Ladies, how y'all doing? Fellas, y'all all right?
Yeah.
Yeah! Yo, welcome the dog pound.
Arsenio, shout out to Arsenio. Yo, man, get an intro, man. You ain't get a damn intro, man.
Yo, welcome
We
to the
goofy today.
3/5 pod. We are back here. It's B-Web and my homie.
Rad's in the building. You know, I'm here. I got my bucket on, so we're going to have some fun.
We about to jump back in, talk some more of this black shit, talk about this power shit.
Y'all going to get all this black shit. We ain't gonna stop doing that.
Nah, we got to stay on it.
Yeah, dog.
It's time. The time is now. We got to stay there. We got to keep that energy.
Yeah, man.
We definitely appreciate everybody that's watched, that's giving feedback, left comments, passed our link on to their homies.
Yep,
and
yep.
and you know what I mean? We just love the support.
Appreciate that.
And eventually we're going to get y'all involved in this.
Yeah,
We're taking some calls soon. It's coming. And we're going to throw y'all right on the screen. We're going to be able to answer your questions directly.
If you're a chick, make sure your hair is done because it's going to be on Zoom and they're going to be able to see you. You know what I mean? Don't have your tracks sticking up in the joint.
No, just throw your lace on and keep it moving.
Yeah, but thanks for tuning in with us. Yo, Webb, Happy New Year, my dude, man. We all couldn't wait for 2020 to end so we could step into this new year. And you know, everybody was like, damn, 2020 was rough. We're gonna leave 2020 in the past. You got any goals for this year, man? I'm not good with goals, man. How about you?
I don't have goals per se. I have some things that I'm trying to get into. Definitely got to learn some more of this investment game. We keep talking about that.
Yeah.
Trying to really
big,
get well versed into that. I've been watching some YouTube videos, trying to school myself on that. Trying to really look at what we've been talking about, starting this black business conglomerate down here with the powerful minds and talent that we have and we know. And that's really it. That's all I have so far. And I gotta bring in my healthy point. I'm trying to really get in fucking shape this year.
What?
I work out, but I'm trying to get.
Have y'all seen this dude? He's talking about he's trying to get in shape.
Shape this year.
Webb, you got muscles coming out your neck, dude. What else you want?
Well, I'm trying to get there. Like I'm on some workout grind time shit.
I hear that.
So
I'm
on that. What about you?
We can all do better.
What you looking at?
Man, I got a couple things I want to do, but you know, I always say this. People said write them down. There's more power in that. And I've never written them down, and I didn't write them down this year. But I do have a couple things I want to do. I want to make sure this podcast keeps rolling because we got some really good feedback. People love it, so keep giving it to them. So, you know, a little bit of investment in there. I want to expand my real estate portfolio a little bit. So that's one of my goals. And really, man, just set up the future for my kids. And it's never too early or late to do it, but I'm in a good position to do it right now. So, and then I want to read two books this year. I did 3 last year. So that's my goals, man. Man, we got a new president. I mean, I don't know if you hopeful for a good 4 years or if that shit even matters to you, but seems like it's a new day in America.
Yeah, we traded in one 80-year-old white man for another 80-year-old white man. So, I mean, the fuck is that? Is 6 and 1.5 better than the other?
One was bipolar. The new one is dyslexic.
Yeah, on my
Stuttering Stanley.
On my personal IG page, it says the lesser of two evils is still evil. So that's how the fuck I look at it.
What about Kamala though? How you feel about Kamala? She better than Pence. She got a lot up on Pence. But we made a significant progress in the VP seat. We got rid of Pence. We brought Kamala in. We brought the Greek community in. Right? Now, here's the thing. I got high expectations for her to do something with this shit. The injustice system. She got to do something.
What'd she do with it last time she had the opportunity?
I know, but it's a new day. It's a new day. She fucked it up. So did Biden. They both didn't help us. But now boom, right after the insurrection on the Capitol, Biden came out in his speech and said, "Look, we all know if that was black people, it'd be a lot more casualties, which means you are admitting to systemic racism."
It's also easy to come out with the easy fucking statement. Like, that's an easy position to take because everybody in fucking America knows that. Everybody in the world knows if it was some black and brown people up there running the Capitol, it would have been dead bodies. That's easy to fucking say. What did he really say?
Well, they're going to have to do something with this. They're going to have to do something. And Kamala is the right person to do it because she's been on the ground. She sees it. I think she was on the wrong side of it, but now is her time to right her wrongs. Biden too.
I do feel as though we tend to come down on our own people a little too harshly, a little too rough.
What do you mean?
So I look at Kamala getting in there, and it was a lot of people. You look on social media, there's a lot of people come down on both sides. Like, yeah, they loved it, but when she first got that nomination, it was like, well, you know what she did when she was actually when she had the opportunity, when she was in the justice system.
Right.
What did she do? And why do we do that? Like, why do black people have to be the ones that come down on our own people so harshly? Like, when white people got fucking Trump in there, they didn't give a fuck. They let a nigga who was in the WWF taking a Stone Cold Stunner, who fucking was doing McDonald's commercials, who was a fucking reality show star.
Yeah.
They let him go into the fucking White House, and they just gave him like, oh, let's see what the fuck he can do. They just gave him a fucking shot. Well, so why the fuck don't we do that as black people? And that's what I'm trying to get there.
I think we were just talking about this yesterday, that they don't black people don't double verify each other. They triple verify.
Yep.
They ask questions and questions, and white people just say, just because you're white and you're somebody's son that I know, here goes an opportunity. And black people, we don't do that. And we never give anybody the benefit of the doubt.
We discuss how we need to start that shit.
Yeah.
Like, we need to just say, fuck it, you black, you got the job. You got the opportunity.
Right.
You getting in there. You got the position, whatever it is. Because if they do it, they don't give a fuck. You look like them, you got the job. Oh, I know your uncle, you got the job. I went to school with your father, you got the job. Your mom goes to fucking yoga with my wife, you got the job.
Right.
And black people, we got to make sure the credentials is right. Yeah. You met all the requirements.
Well, the most thing you hear cats say is, well, my name is on the line. A lot of times your name ain't worth a damn anyway because you black.
Your name black as fuck anyway.
Now, they may have given you an opportunity, and I can understand that. You like, yo, I want to seize the moment on this opportunity, and I don't want to fuck it up recommending your ass, right? But I just think we got to get past that shit. We got to just give each other opportunities, and we need to start building our own shit. Trump talking about, y'all ain't seen the last of me. I'm creating a new party called the motherfucking Patriots. They ain't Democrats, they ain't Republicans, they Patriots. Who should have done that shit? Black people. Because for real, the Republican Party and the Democrats, they don't really do what we want them to do. We needed somebody to address the black agenda, but Trump didn't went off. He get ready to raise hell, dog. Republicans are getting ready to be messed up because of Trump.
Talking about that party shit, it is true. Like, black people should have been formed up.
Yeah, we should have
did that shit. Because it's interesting. Like, Ice-T said this shit a while ago on Twitter. He said Republicans and Democrats to him is just two wings on the same bird. And that shit is true as a motherfucker.
I like that. I like that.
No matter what side you land on, ain't for us.
Right.
They ain't never been for us.
Right.
But I'm trying to get to the point where I'm looking at Kamala when she about to, like, fuck it, just go ahead. Like,
right.
I mean, it took forever for us to get a black woman in there.
Right.
Like, let's just fuck it, support her and let her around. I don't give a fuck. She go in there, fuck it up.
Right.
She could. Let her go in there, fuck it up.
We got lessons learned from when Barack was there. We gotta hold Kamala accountable. Dog, I don't see her pissing off the whole AKA sorority. I'm gonna be honest with you. they gonna reel her ass in if she's way off track. I think she really.
But why the fuck do we need to hold her accountable? They let this last motherfucker go in there and do whatever the fuck he wanted to.
No, accountable to the black agenda.
Why? She should be able to go.
Because we need help.
She should be able to go in there and fuck up if she want to. Because we got fucking 40 plus presidents, 43 presidents, 44 presidents of fucking up.
Yeah, well, she can't fuck up. The stakes are high for her. Number one, you're the second black person to ascend into one of these high ranks in our country. But then you're the first black woman. So you are the precedence for the future. Everybody else, you are the baseline. So if you're great, the next people, they going to be striving to be better than you. If you some trash, then it's going to be a conversation about why you some trash.
I mean, I personally think she's going to hold it down.
I think she's thorough, dog.
It's just interesting to see our own reactions in our community to the shit. Hold up, while we here, because we got to make sure we do this.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the black brands. Let's talk about the black brands. We got to make sure we shout them out every time we get an opportunity, because nobody else is going to do it like we going to do it. Black people got to shout out the black brands. We got to support us. But hold up. So the black brands.
Black brands.
What you on today?
This joint, so it's so Bull. If you ever talk to some Philly cats, we say John and Bull. And Bull is some guy. So you say Bull. You know what I mean? I don't know what his name is. It's Bull, right? So that's how you spell it, right? Don't make much sense. But anyway, For the Jones is the name of the brand.
Okay. All right.
And they got some dope stuff, man. Check them out. Not everything is geared towards, like, you could buy something and you be from Chicago and wear it and feel like you're not wearing some Philly stuff. So they got some dope stuff out there. But for the people from Philly that's watching this joint, if you want the Bull joint, and this was a gift, by the way. All so right. My joint say Bull and my wife's shirt say John. So we supposed to wear them together, but we don't never wear them together. So,
y'all cute.
Yeah, whatever. And but where'd you get this injustice system shit from?
The justice system is criminal. Uncle Bobby's bookstore.
Shout out to that nigga Mark.
One love to Uncle Bobby's bookstore, brother Mark Lamont Hill, good brother of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated.
Yeah, shout out to Mark. Yeah,
I saw the shirt. I had to have it. It explains itself. And also don't want to without you know what I mean, I'd be remiss if I don't say this. Stay true to your HBCU.
Smiley, what up, boy?
Word up, my brothers.
Yeah.
You know, stay true to yourself clothing line. Make sure you check them out. Had to grab the stay true to your HBCU joint because Delaware State University, HBCU, always got a rep it for the hood.
I got
all
a question
all
about
the time.
that hat though.
Hold up, Biden went there, right?
Yes, Biden went there.
Where?
To Del State. He's an alum.
Doing what?
Hey.
That's what he said, right?
Hey.
No,
He went to DSU.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did.
To do what?
He pledged there.
Shut up, man. He pledged what?
He pledged.
Pledged what?
Beta Sigma.
Nupes. Beta Sigma. Yo. But, wait. You stupid, dog. Yo, stop. Wait.
He a member of Wilmington alumni right now.
Wait, man. Stop, dog. Wait.
I guess he gonna switch over to Washington alumni. That ain't down here, but
you said Biden and Dukes. Wait. Hold up, man. Hold up. Yeah. Yeah. Cause he did him like Bishop. Woo.
I got a question.
Go ahead, man. Shit. You know how y'all know he did the same shit in the E2 in the episode 2. He always does this shit. We gonna have to get into it, but I'm just saying this is what he do. Go ahead, Webb. Go ahead.
I just want to know.
It's serious. It's cancer.
We don't have to. It's just me and you here talking.
It's not just me and you. It's me,
just,
you.
Me, you, Dion.
And 1,000 followers.
No, it's me, you, Dion, and Justice from M1 Innovations. A sharp
Shout out
ass
to
barber.
M1 Innovations.
He got you.
Young
He got
boy
you lined
Jess.
up. Got you
Yeah.
looking sharp. I just made my point. I got to get back in them
Motherfucking
rough around the
girl.
edges right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but what's your feelings
I don't have none.
on gay niggas in your fraternity?
Oh, you motherfucker. You gonna drop that shit on me? Sheesh.
Don't give no politically fucking safe ass fucking bullshit. Cause a couple niggas said last time we was talking about that skating shit, you was out there giving a lot of words out. They wasn't saying no shit. You was hedging your bets. So you wiping your forehead. You wiping your forehead. Got your hat up on your head.
I always thought we was friends. But you wanna lie me the fuck up.
Now I want your honest opinion on gay men. I would say join a fraternity, but since we're in it, our fraternity.
I don't mind gay people joining the fraternities that are not mine. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Does that answer part of the question?
Getting there, getting close.
All right, cool. I was in a conversation with some bros probably close to 8-10 years ago. A lot of Gamma Omega brothers from Cheney University know Coach J. Coach J served many
Shout out to
terms
Coach.
as
I love the Coach.
as a motherfucking advisor up at Gamma Omega.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him the question because we gotta have wisdom. And I think we get wisdom from some of our old heads. And he said to me, hey, young brother, he said, when you sing the hymn, he asked a question. He said, does it talk about true manliness? I said, yeah, Coach J, talk about true manliness.
Mm-hmm.
He said, then if we talking about true manliness, he said, biologically and truly, we are attracted to women. He said, that's true manliness. True manliness. True manliness can't lustfully love another man.
Okay.
I love it. I like this argument. Okay. So, for me, true manliness, we got to be after women.
Okay.
True manliness means also that you can express yourself as a man and not feel like you can't be emotional. Because one of the things that plagues us as black men is that we can't be emotional. If you cry as a black man, you're a bitch ass nigga. And that can't be the case. Motherfuckers say, here go Van Jones with his shit. Mm-hmm. He love to cry on the camera. Why not? Emotional is a fucking human trait. So when we say true manliness in the fraternity, be a brother, be a mentor, be a husband, be a dad. I'm calling all of y'all brothers to the floor to step up and do what you gotta do. Now at the same time, I've met some incredible people. In fact, somebody that I work with died this week who was a homosexual. Great person, wasn't a Kappa, you know what I mean? But to say I don't have any disdain for anybody who's homosexual. I'm just talking about what our bylaws say as a fraternity. What our hymn says as a fraternity is just that true manliness, and you got to define true manliness for yourself as a member. I'm just saying it is what it is.
So for you,
For me.
if we're abiding by the words that we all came up in, true manliness, gay men in a fraternity does not add up in our fraternity. I
Go ahead.
asked you, how do you feel about gay men in your fraternity?
It's not true manliness.
Okay. All right.
Gay man, when somebody says I'm a gay man, I don't understand that. But that's just about where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
That's from the era that I'm from. As you get younger than me, homosexuality and the freeness of your sexuality becomes more acceptable. I'm saying from my time period, true manliness does not add up to homosexuality.
So it's an interesting thing.
Do the right thing. It's a Spike Lee joint.
When we talk about it, I've been thinking about this shit for a while because my thoughts on it have changed through my progression as a man and also through my progression as a Kappa man. So if you would have asked me when I first joined the organization, my answer would be all the way different than it is now. But
So set that up for me because all the people watching don't know what that means.
Sure. So
mathematically.
when I come into the organization, when I get to school, I graduated from high school in 01.
Mm-hmm.
I crossed the burning sands in 2003. When I get to school, coming from Philly, South Jersey, that whole mix, hyper fucking masculine, macho ass shit that I grew up around, he was anti-gay. Like, I can't lie, I was anti-gay because that's all I knew. That's all I grew up around. That's all I heard in the music I listened to. That's all I saw. All my old heads told me that shit. Like, that was that. So when I get to school, of course, I'm anti-gay. All the gay guys that was in school at Dell State was honestly marginalized. They was pushed to the side. They were shunned. But when you talk to them, they was cool as a motherfucker. But you wasn't going to the party with them. You wasn't inviting them to your interest meeting. You wasn't bringing them to the house party. You wasn't going to no party that they invited you to. So that was that. But I got a little older, and with age, you gain a little bit of wisdom. And you realize, like, wait a minute. There's some motherfuckers I'm close to in this fraternity that's gay. And there's some motherfuckers I'm not so close to that's straight. And
That's a quagmire.
And what makes one closer to me, what makes him more of a stand-up motherfucker to me, has nothing to do with his sexuality as much as it has to do with the type of person he is. Shit, some of it has to do with the way the fucker pledged when it happened. Other has to do with...
You can have a gay nigga who went hard.
I know some gay motherfuckers who pledged, and I know some straight motherfuckers who went home and called the cops.
Yeah.
It's more straight niggas who done called the law. It's more straight niggas who done called 1-800 headquarters. So
what is that? Headquarters.
Whatever it is. But if you ask me now, I was actually I wasn't at the interest meeting. I was at the talk after the interest meeting for one of the chapters when I was an alumni and was listening to the young guys talk. And they was like, yeah, we like this guy. And I'm like, well, yeah, I've met him and I've spent some time with this guy. He's all right. And they was like, no, we're not voting for him. Well, why not? Oh, we discovered that he's gay. So, oh, okay. And I said, well, young me, he's done. Take his name off the list. He don't stand a chance.
Sure.
But I'm a little bit older now. I didn't tell them they needed to pick this guy. I just wanted to play devil's advocate. I wanted to ask the questions. So I said, give me the reasons why he's not a viable candidate. He's gay. I said, but wait. He's got a strong resume. He's got a strong application. He's done some work. He looks like he's willing to work beyond this because we know we have plenty of fucking cheerleaders who are straight. They get these letters and they run around with their fucking letters on. That's all the fuck they good for. It's party walking and that's the fuck it. They ain't doing no work for the fraternity. He looked like he would do a little bit more than that. No, we ain't gonna vote for him. All right, cool. It is what it is. And they didn't vote for him. And I can't, it's not my position to say you should get him or not. That's on the chapter. But if you ask me now how I feel about it, regular old me says, no, the same way. True manliness is a heterosexual man. That's true manliness. But there's plenty of heterosexual men who ain't manly and don't exhibit true manliness.
Wow.
Do I care? Yes, I do. How do I feel about gay men joining my organization? I feel as though your sexual orientation should have nothing to do with your membership. And your membership should have nothing to do with your sexual orientation. But when you choose to cross this shit,
how about that nigga bring his boyfriend on the plot?
That's what I was about to talk about. Good. When you choose to bring one to the other, now you're inviting me to bring my judgment forth. So now it's like, oh, wait a minute. I didn't ask you what your sexual orientation was. I didn't ask you if you had a boyfriend or not. I didn't ask you how in love you was with your boyfriend. When you joined this organization, you was just, hey, look, I did this community service. I want to join for this reason. I know X, Y, and Z Kappas. Here's my letter of recommendation. Here's my GPA. Okay, cool. But now you're bringing this extra on. Well, now you're inviting me to talk about this extra. Because you're bringing it to the plot. You want to walk around with your letters on, holding hands with a man. Now we got to talk about that. Now you're inviting me to bring my opinions forth. But when it comes to just joining, I don't care. I don't want the fraternity worrying about who the fuck I'm sleeping with behind closed doors. It's none of their fucking business. So I don't care about who another brother is sleeping with behind closed doors. But should you choose to open that fucking door, hey, that's on you now. I can say what I want. But overall, do I have a problem with gay men joining my organization? I fall on both sides of that fucking argument. Yes and no. I know some very good brothers of this organization who are gay. I know brothers who are married to men who I am close to, who I would say if somebody got something to say about this person, before you even talk to him, come see me first. If you got some smoke with him, I got plenty of smoke for you. Before you even get next to him to say some wild shit. Come get to me.
How if we are a microcosm of the world in our fraternities, and I'm talking about our fraternities and our sororities, Divine Nine, if we are a microcosm of the world, how are we not dealing with the
Divine
same
Nine
thing
or
as
Elite
the
8, whatever you want to call it?
World. Every organization is dealing with the same goddamn thing. It just is what it is. We got to make the best of it, because you cannot regulate what I do behind my doors.
There it is. That's true.
You cannot. nor can you make out who I am when I do what I do behind my closed doors and say that's who I am as a brother or a sister.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. Bang.